Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for the love shown on my previous video. I really appreciate it, guys. Please, guys, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and let it, just share my videos to your friends and loved ones. Guys, today's look is about a natural, how to achieve this natural makeup for everyday look. So guys, if this looks like what you want to really you're interested in, please stay tuned. So today, now I'm going to be starting off with my brows, and I'm going to be using soap. Yes, you heard me right. Soap. This PS transparent soap. It's so nice to lay down the brows. Like, it's the truth. Like, if you have any form of transparent soap, this is the pack. This I comes in this particular pack. This pack. Just get it. I think it retails for like, I think I bought it 600 or 500 thereabouts. Yeah. So it's really nice. Just watch as I use it. It's really nice. So what I do is, first off, I spray the soap itself. Any part of the soap, I spray it with my Nia setting spray. This Nia Beauty, the setting spray. I just spray it like so, and then I pick my mascara wand. This is my mascara wand. I pick it and I just swipe it like this. I make sure that I really like dig into the soap. Like, I'm just making sure that I'm getting enough, because the transparent soap, it will not leave white cast on your brows. Trust me guys, this is like the truth. But if you have a very scanty brow, can you see that I'm still doing that, and then you want that fuller brow, try this method. So once I'm done doing that, I just take the wand and then brush up my head in the area I want it to go, which is definitely upwards. I take it upwards like that. So can you see that it's not leaving any form of white cast? It's just melting into the brow. And then I'll be arranging it now. Make sure it slips down nicely. And then there's no after effect of this thing. Nothing. It doesn't go bad. Nothing happens. Your brow stays upwards. All I just do is I pick either my wipes or I pick a cotton bud, but I just make sure that I clean any excess product so that it doesn't tamper with any product that we'll be using. Like, if you let that dry down, like, make sure it dries down. What I do is I just pick my brow pencil, which is the famous Davis pencil. My Davis pencil in color 18. I'm using color 18 today, and I just make sure that it's well sharpened. Sharpen it like you don't want to use a blunt pen. So I'm sure it has dried down already. So I just make sure that I outline my brows. Guys, my previous video was on a brow tutorial, and it's detailed. So please guys, go and watch that, and trust me, you will not have issues slaying your brows. So please watch that video, guys. So I'm just outlining my brows now. I won't be wasting much time on this because I already have a tutorial on this in my channel, so you want to watch that. So today I'm going to be using this particular eyebrow powder. It has a no name eyebrow powder, but I'm going to be picking the darkest shade. I'm going to be filling in my brows with that. So I'm going to be going in with a slanted brush, just a tiny slanted brush that I have here. It's just a slanted brush, and I just like to go in with that, and I fill up my brows with that. Like, I just practically fill it in. That is it. I just fill up my brows. So this is like your go-to everyday look. You don't have time. You don't have time to start drawing lines using my brow pomade or my brow gel, and I have this dark powder, or I have this dark eyeshadow, or I have this eyebrow powder. So I just go in with it and I'm good. So that's what I'm just doing right now. So I'm just filling in, and when I get to the front, I just go in that upward motion. Please guys, watch my previous video. I spoke a lot about You know, it's well detailed. So please guys, go and watch that video. That way you understand what I'm doing. So afterwards, I just go in my spoolie and just brush off excess hairs. That's all I'm doing. And then I start to highlight. That is it. So for my highlighting, I'm going to be using the concealer, my L.A Girl concealer, L.A Girl Pro concealer in pure beige. I'm going to be using it in pure beige. That's what I'm using today. So guys, I'm just going to pick that. This is like 2 shades lighter than me. If you want to go a shade lighter, please feel free. If you want to even go in with your foundation, you can do that. So I'm just going to pick this and then highlight the tail part of my brow. Maybelline Superstay foundation in cappuccino. So that's what I'm using today. So I like the front part and the top of my brows. That's what I do. Guys, please go and watch my video. I'm back. I've done with this other bar of camera and you can see how nice you can achieve a nice flawless brows with just pencil and any form of dark powder. Trust me guys. So next I'm going to be going into my eyeshadow primer and I'm using the eyeshadow primer I'm using is Bennye Clown White. It's like a very nice eyeshadow primer. So I'm picking a brush just to make sure that it's well blended. It's like a fluffy. So after that, I now pick a powder and set it. So I'm just going to be going in with my setting powder to set this. Setting powder, I just want to set this nicely so that it doesn't crease. So I'm going to set that into the concealer also I used for the brow. So I'm setting all over my crease and also my eyelid. So I'm just wearing that with my setting powder. And the setting powder I'm using is actually not a setting powder, it's just a lighter powder. It's from Blackup that I'm wearing it right now. Okay. So next, I'm going to be priming my skin, and the primer I use is the Rimmel London Stay Matte Face Primer. So I'm just going to be priming my face. This is a very nice face primer. It's a mattifying face primer, especially because I have a very oily skin, so it holds shine. It's really nice. Sometimes I just tap that in. And it works nicely. Then next off, I like to do this because I'm actually very oily. I pick some of that setting powder and just set my face. I use this powder proof to just apply it over my face. You can use any form of powder. You can even use your normal face powder to do this, but I think I'll prefer a loose powder for that. It holds oil more. So I'm just doing this so that it's further holds back the oil on my face, just because I'm very, very oily. So I did this before my foundation, and trust me guys, it does the job. It does it very well. So I'm playing with my foundation right now, and the foundation I'll be using is the Maybelline, you know now, superstay foundation, the cappuccino. That's the same foundation I used to highlight my upper part of my brow, the front part of my brow. So I just go in with that, and I use a flat brush first of all to apply it all over my face before I go in with my blending brush, which is what I like to use to blend my foundation, because I just feel like it gives me more coverage and it blends it nicely into the skin. I can easily work with it. It works fine for me using a blending brush. So I prefer to use a blending brush. This is just a random blending brush. Like, this is how it looks. It's dense, so and it works fine for me. So I'm just going to push in that. I just pick some of the product left and I just push that into my skin, like so. So you can see that I'm just pushing it in, I'm not dragging, because when you drag, it tends to move your product. So I'm not dragging it at all. I'm just putting like the mini part of the foundation left on the brush. I try not to use too much foundation, because at the end of the day, when you are done, if you after highlighting and contouring, everything just makes sense. So I try not to use so much foundation. I prefer to just use a little, and then at the end of the day it looks nice. So next I'm going to go in with my concealer. I'm going to be using the L.A Girl full concealer in pure beige. That's what I'm using right now. So I'm going to be applying that on my underneath my eye, the area that I want to pop. So I'm just going to be applying that with a brush underneath my eye, like so. This is like 2 shades lighter than me to be doing that. So I'm going to be applying here also, because I want my face to be elevated. So I'm just doing that like this on the bridge of my nose, very, very light. I don't like to go in too much with this, because at the end of the day, it doesn't need to be too much. Less is more. You can actually go in later gradually, but initially just do less of it. So just going to put some here and here. First of all, I like this area and a little on my chin. So I'm just going to be blending that out with my damp beauty blender, and this beauty blender is from Beautyline by DEETS. The beauty blender is like the softest, one of the softest, if not the softest. I really enjoy using their beauty. This is like, I always get their beauty blenders, like I don't use any other beauty blender than there, so it's really nice. So I'm going to be taking some of that product just to make sure that I don't pack product back to my brush and blend these areas. First of all, so I blend my nose first, just because I want my under eye concealer to sit in properly. So I just blend this in to dry down a bit. Yeah, that's for me. So just blending this. Can you see that little products we use is going a very long way? So if you're not careful, you're packing too much product, and at the end of the day, keep blending and blending, and it takes all the time. So you want to go on, you can go in later even if you're not okay, but just make sure that you pick little of those products, and then you can build up gradually later. So I start to blend this part of my eye now, I'm just pushing it in. Just push it in, like, so that you don't get to move too much products around, like Can you see that? Like the more it dries down, the more full coverage you have, like you get. So try as much as possible that your under eye concealer dries down a bit so that when you're blending, it doesn't move around. You get me? Just try it. You get me when you try it. So this is just what it is. So after blending, I just want to set the concealer like immediately with my setting powder, and I'm still going in with that setting powder from that powder I used from blackup. That's what I'm just using to set. I'm just pushing that into my skin. I'm setting it. I'm not baking. So I'm just pushing that into my skin like so. Just pushing it in. That way it doesn't crease at all. Like it just makes your powder just stays put. Like it doesn't crease. Like that. I'm just going to be doing that now. Setting all the areas I highlighted. Now I'm just going to bake a little, just a little, like just here. Not so much. I don't want to bake so much. Just a little. Okay. So next, I'm going to be contouring my face, like adding color. You know, you can't just be bland like this. So you have to add it like a pop of color, and it does a lot of wonder to your makeup. So I'm just going to be adding colors to my cheeks, the bridge of my nose. I'm just going to be going in lightly. So I'm going to be using a powder today. I'm not using cream. Remember, it's everyday makeup. So I'm going to be using this Lady B powder, and I'm going to be going in this shade in maroon, just to add color to my face. So I'm just going to be picking that on my brush, just picking that shade, and I'm just going like so upwards. I'm dusting off the excess and then going upwards, just so that I just have a bit of color, you know, not overboard. I'm not trying to be all, you know, glammed up today. I'm just trying to look okay. I'm doing that here too. Just make sure you blend it upwards, because you're trying to make your face appear slimmer. When you blend it downwards, it just takes that illusion away. So for my nose, I'm going to be using this slanted, like a fluffy slanted brush. It's also from bhcosmetics. This is what it looks like. It's slanted, but it's fluffy. So I'm going to be taking that same shade I used to contour my cheeks. So I'm picking a few of that, and I'm going to be using to contour my nose. So I start from this place and I drag it down like so. Can you see that? So just little goes a long way. Start from here and I drag it down. So I start from like underneath my front part of my brow, and I drag it down. I'll do same for here. So I just continue blending till I'm fine. So I'm just doing that. I think I'm fine with that. I'm not going to blend it that same brush, just to make sure that it's all blended. Okay, so I'm going to be using this same beauty blender I used to blend to just highlight part of my cheek, and I'm using a lighter shade of powder. I'm not using the same setting powder I use. I'm just going to be picking this powder, like a lighter shade of powder, this cream caramel, to just highlight that side of my cheeks. So I'm just going so that the contour is more pronounced. I don't want it to be all, I don't want it to be too much. I'm just going to pick that shade that is just a little bit lighter than my original skin shade, just to make my contour pop. That's the idea. I'm not going overboard with it. And what I do is, once I do that, immediately I blend it out. So I like to use this powder brush from bhcosmetics to blend out anything. Sorry about that. It's like a fluffy brush too, so it's really nice. I'm going to use this brush now. So I'm going to pick my powder shade, which is in sweet honey. I'm going to pick this powder shade. This is in sweet honey. This is my powder shade. I'm going to be using that to blend it out, like immediately, just so it doesn't, look funny. So can you see that, like, it's well blended? Guys, I'm done blending that. What I do next is I just spray my face so that it reduces any cakiness. So I'm going to go in my near with this spray is the truth. Trust me, guys. I'm going to spray that right now. Like, I use lots of spray. I'm going to be going into my eyeshadow. I'm going to be using this Kylie eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to be picking like a very light brown color in this palette, like this particular brown in this palette. I'm going to be using that to highlight the corners of my eyes. So I'm just going to be doing it like so, like that. Just a little, like just little, not so much. Just dragging that forward. Remember, this is supposed to be like an everyday look. I'm just going into that contour I did in front, and I'm just dragging it. I'm just dragging that together. So just little. And this eyeshadow, little goes a long way, like it's a really pigmented eyeshadow. So I'm just doing that. Okay, so next I'm going to go into a very, very neutral eyeshadow, like a nude color. And I'm picking this color, this particular color today, this particular shade that I'll be using over my lid. And I'm just going to be setting my lid with that. Let me see that, guys. Very easy. Like, this is just a simple look. You can work anywhere. And I love it. So simple, but yet classy. Simple but classy. So I'm just tapping that into my lid. This is gorgeous. I'm going to be going back to that brush and without any product, I'm just going to blend that into each other. And that is it. That is it. And I'm going to be going into lashes. It's optional, guys. If you don't want to use lashes, it's totally optional. Like, totally. Because it's an everyday, you can just as well just use your mascara and you're good to go. Do you understand? Like, let me use my mascara first before my lashes. So I'm just using this Mega Impact mascara. It's a very nice jet black mascara. I'm just going to be using that to clean up any powder that dropped on my lashes. And I'm going to be doing the lower part also. This is beautiful. Like, if you don't want to use your lashes, please feel free. Just move on with your makeup and you will still look glam, because this is became really nice. Like, trust me, guys. So I'm just going to fixing my lashes right now, and lashes I'm using from wynkklash. It's a very nice, fluffy, simple lashes. I'm going to be using that on my lash. Some people don't find it easy fixing lashes. Like, I literally fix my lashes in like a minute. Less than a minute. See, guys, just in less than a minute, I fix my lashes. So if you can't be that fast, please be fine to use your mascara. Okay, so I'll be doing the other lash and I'll be right. I fixed my other lash off camera and I'm back. So I want to go in with blush. I'm just going to be picking that. I'm just going to be applying this here nicely with this fluffy brush. Just a random brush like that. So I'm just picking that out and blending that out nicely. I'm done with the blush and I just like to go on top of that with a little powder just to make sure that it's well blended. And that's it. So next I'm going into my lipstick, and just because this is an everyday look, I like to do like a mild lipstick, like something nudish. So I'm cleaning all this because I feel my lips are very moisturized. So I'll be going in with my lip pencil, with a brown pencil from zaron Cosmetics. I'm going to be lining my lips with that. Okay, so I'll be using this nude shade from imagic. It's a very nice nude. This particular nude shade, I'm using it from imagic palette, lip palette. I'm applying that with a brush on my lip. So you just want to blend that nicely. And just because I feel like it's an everyday look and you can always touch up anywhere you are, I feel like I should gloss it up a little. So I'm using this classic lip gloss, the clear lip gloss. I'm just going to use that to gloss it up and further blend it out. This is a finished look. It's really nice. Like you can slay this to your office, you can slay this to, just hang out with friends, to school, and it's just a simple look, like very, very simple to achieve. I didn't really do so much, but it came out really well and nice. So guys, if you want to see more of this video, please subscribe to my channel. Please guys, subscribe to my channel, like my video, share my video, let it go viral. Share this with your friends. You don't know who might need this video. Since it's web explanatory and it will really, really, really help. And also always leave comments. Leave comments of whatever look you want me to, recreate, whatever it is. Please feel free. I love you all, guys. Thank you so much. See you in my next video. Bye, guys.